Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Ultra Instinct Tarot. My name is Andres, and I'll be the one taking care of you for this reading. Alright, so I felt like pulling the card from the Office Oracle deck, and yeah, I felt like talking about it while I shuffled the rest of these cards. I saw it and this is a special card for this deck, and it doesn't really mean anything. It kind of it's like a Joker card. It can be whatever you want it to be. Life can be whatever you want it to be. And this card says, why use a lot of words when few words do the trick? Life is as simple as you make it whatever you want it to be. Six of Pentacles. All right, Capricorn. I'm loving this energy. I could hang out. I could hang out in this. I can hang out with you. And it looks like you have a lot to give, Capricorn. This guy is giving the people in need. And just because he's given to these people in need doesn't mean that he's going to run out. He has plenty, which is why he's giving to the people in need. I like this card a lot more than the Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Pentacles, you have everything you could ever have. You have a lot more than you could ever have for, but you're still not happy, right? This Six of Pentacles guy, he's happy with what he has. And he knows he wants to share it with the people. And for me, the Ten of Pentacles, you take from people, right? But this guy, he has, and he also gives. And the AC just started. I heard a few words do trick. I guess I want to read a little bit about the Six of Pentacles from this book. I really like this book because it has cool keywords, and I like mixing these decks because even though they're all different, they're all talking about the same cards, but they all have their own perspective on it, right? And the cool thing is that most of the time when I do these readings, and it's so cool, is that little keywords from each deck are gonna keep popping up. Few words do the trick. So those few words that are gonna keep popping up, that's what I want you to focus on. Six of Pentacles. Generosity, charity, sharing, gifts, assistance and support. This is the card of generosity and charity during moments of great need. This story has two different perspectives, those of giver and receiver. In a moment of desperation, the fool searched for help and found a benefactor. Or she can be the giver. Overcoming adversity, she has learned in her moment of scarcity that one person's help can make all the difference. Interesting. Examine your feelings. When you feel shame and guilt receiving help, you turn giving and receiving into a painful experience. Explore the reasons why. So Virgo, I just did Virgo. I'm sorry. Capricorn. I just finished Virgo's reading, so apparently I'm still in a Virgo mindset. Why? It's interesting. See, that made me check on my feelings on why that happened. Why did I feel that? Why did I do that? Why did I feel that way? Interesting. Exactly just like this card said. Giving and receiving. The devil. Number 15. Feeling shame, huh? So the devil is extremely misrepresented by the people. He's not understood. The devil is not a bad person. There's nothing to be scared about with the devil. There's nothing to be scared about receiving or giving. The devil is just a teacher. The devil is the teacher who gives you the test. And then it's up to you to pass the test. But when people don't pass the test, they blame the devil for giving them the test in the first place, saying it was the devil's fault. But it's never the devil's fault. It's our fault for not passing the test. So the devil is about taking responsibility. Take responsibility of those feelings. Take responsibility. Like I messed up and I said Virgo, right? So I could have played it off. I could have played it all cool, saying, "Oh, I meant to do that," right? But no, I just messed up. And then I try to see why I did that. So same here, like if there's a test you didn't pass, instead of like blaming the devil, instead of blaming someone else, take responsibility and see why. Why didn't I pass that test? What can I do better next time? What can I shift in my mindset? Few words do trick. Giving and receiving and taking responsibility. No way! I did. Oh, I shuffled, right? I shuffled. And I showed you this card. Cool. This is the Joker. Life is the way you make it. Okay, that's pretty cool. With the Knight of Discs, huh? Okay. Because this card has no explanation. It's just, I included it because whenever it comes up, it's it's for me to get this excited. It's for me to get giddy. See, he's got giddy too. I'm literally cheesing. like Kevin here. I hope whatever I'm saying is making sense to you, Capricorn. Oh, isn't the devil like Capricorn card? I don't know. Here, let me check. Let me check. I just heard a couple of fireworks from outside too. So is something clicking? Is that what that means? What are the fireworks? Celebrating? We're celebrating? What are we celebrating? I mean, this does feel like celebration. I mean, you have all the 6 pentacles. You have your and it doesn't matter if you're in the need or if you're the one receiving or giving. Point is, the giver has these pentacles, and these ones that received didn't, but they do now. You know, so you passed the test. Yeah, the devil is the zodiacal trump of Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to read this little part because I absolutely love it. So, in the Wake world, I'm not sure what it is. I've been trying to, I need to look it up, and I would love to read it because it seems really interesting. I think it's I don't know if it's a play that Crowley wrote or something. But, alright, in the Wake world, Crowley spins a charming fairy tale of a little girl's initiatory trip up the tree of life. Her name is Lola, and her guide is her holy guardian angel, whom she calls her fairy prince. When they reach path 26, that of the devil, they attend a strange banquet on a desolate heath. It was midnight, and the devil came down and sat in the midst. But my fairy prince whispered, "Hush! It is a great secret, but his name is Yeshua, and he is the savior of the world." And that was very funny, because the girl next to me thought it was Jesus Christ, till another fairy prince, my prince's brother, whispered as he kissed her, "Hush, tell nobody ever. That is Satan, and he is the savior of the world." Alright. Knight of Discs, huh? I don't know what the Knight of Discs is here for. Let's find out. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Like that commercial with the owl. Knight of Discs. Now I'm just being silly. The Knight of Discs is unique among his brother knights. He appears to be the shortest in stature. He rides a workhorse that seems to be more concerned with eyeing the lush grass than with conveying his rider. His helmet is completely raised, and he gazes at the fertile fields and hills as if in contemplation of harvest, not battle. His flail dangles near the grasses, suggesting the thrashing of wheat rather than the thrashing of heads. And his shield is a disc that could double as a dish that could hold enough food to feed a village. Am I making this up just because I'm hungry and dinner is late? Not at all. Crowley writes that the function of the Knight of Discs is entirely confined to the production of food. But I like that though. His flail dangles near the grasses, suggesting the thrashing of wheat rather than the thrashing of heads. And his shield is a disc that could double as a dish that could hold enough food to feed a village. See, like this guy is feeding the village too. Integration. Okay. Interesting. Imagine all of those people that talk bad or blame the devil, right? They're not integrating him. They're not including him. They're not feeding him as well, right? They're throwing him out. It's his fault. No, shame. But this guy is integrating the people, the ones in need. Interesting. It's almost like the look. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. This guy and this guy, and then there's these two. These two are in need, and this guy is the one giving. He's the teacher, right? Like I said, teachers what? They give their knowledge. That's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. Integration. I would like to read this one for sure. This is card number 14. Yeah, I feel good. I feel giddy. Now I'm reminded of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where Pimento, right? I don't know if you've seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but one time he's like, "I'm giddy," you know, and then another time he's like, "Wow, I don't know how hunger and giddy were so alike." Feeling hunger and feeling giddy, but it kind of goes with the reading. So the image of integration is the unio mystica, the fusion of opposites. Interesting. Thinking, right, the devil is bad, right? But we are infusing the opposite, that the devil is actually our savior. Rather than night opposing day, rather than the devil opposing us, dark suppressing light, they work together to create a unified whole. Interesting. Both of these are also, you know, the needing and giving. That is working together to be a unified whole, and not being shameful, right, about receiving when you need help, and giving, and, you know. The eagle and the swan are both beings of flight and majesty. The eagle is the embodiment of power and aloneness. The swan is the embodiment of space and purity, gently floating and diving upon and within the element of the emotions, entirely content and complete within her perfection and beauty. We are the union of eagle and swan, male and female, fire and water, life and death. The card of integration is a symbol of self-creation, new life, and mystical union, otherwise known as alchemy. Interesting. It almost seems like these two fuse, and when they fuse, they become the devil. Why say lot word when fewer do trick? Slowing down. Alright, this 90 disc is also slow. Slowing. I felt some chills. And I felt chills when I noticed that I had chills. So I will also read this slowing down card. And I literally went right to it. This is the Knight of Rainbows. The Knight of Discs. No, but this is different. Isn't this right? They are the same card. No, they're not. But we're going to say they are because integration is right in between them. The Knight of Rainbows is a reminder that just like this tortoise, we carry our home with us wherever we go. There is no need to hurry, no need to seek shelter elsewhere. This guy is also not in a hurry. Even as we move into the depths of the emotional waters, we can remain self-contained and free from attachments. It is a time when you are ready to let go of any expectations you have had about yourself or other people, and to take responsibility for any illusions you might have been carrying. There is no need to do anything but rest in the fullness of who you are right now. If desires and hopes and dreams are fading away, so much the better. Their disappearance is making space for a new quality of stillness and acceptance of what is. And you are able to welcome this development in a way you have never been able to before. Savor this quality of slowing down, of coming to rest, and recognizing that you are already at home. The essence is at ease. That is the key word. The essence is at ease. That is the key statement. Do whatsoever you are doing, but at the deepest core, remain at ease. Cool, calm, centered. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here, I'll try to shuffle these a little bit, maybe. And let's get some last advice from the office. Oracle deck. Yeah, if you're still giddy. Alright. So look at world, because old Pammy is getting what she wants. And don't call me Pammy. Interesting. And identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Be yourself. And don't be ashamed about it. Also, integration, right? These two are a couple, they're integrating. And I think I want to just shut up now. Because Kevin is telling me, why say a lot word when fewer do trick? Thanks for being here, Capricorn. I hope you come hang out with me again. And yeah, I'll see you later.